Welcome to the Golf Summer Series race number 12. Today we're here at Texas World Speedway for the Buc-ee's 350. While NASCAR is over at Fort Worth, Texas this weekend, the Golf Summer Series is here today at College Station, Texas for what should be a great race here today. But before we get started, let's take a look at our starting lineup. On the pole we have Nathan Baird and extra Aiden Thomas. Row 2, Texas native Hoodlum and Movement. Row 3, Random J and Ryan Wilson. Row 4, Mountie Fan for Life and Alexander Jones. Row 5, Jordan Scout and Nargan Scott. Row 6, Lucas Amario and Cody Boggs. Row 7, Owen Miles and Braden Carruthers. Row 8, Dan Mattiello and Nick Sant. Row 9, Sabretooth and last week's winner Jake from State Farm. Row 10, Richard Herman and Carter Boyd. Row 11, Bradley Ream and Dominic Payment. Row 12, Jason Albert and Adam Bowden. Row 13, Devin Payment and Ryan Benjamin. Deep in the field in row 14 is Kellen Baker, your points leader, and Keyshawn Richardson. Row 15, Dan DJ and Johnny Hernandez, another Texas native. Another Texas native in row 16, Sean Ard and Slayer. Row 17, Jimmy and HS. And starting last here today is Lipsine the 9. And now it's time for the starting command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Let's take a look at the track info here for today. So we're going to go 40 laps on this 2-mile long D-shaped oval with 22 degrees of banking in the turns. And the weather here today here at Texas World, 96 degrees with 9-mile-per-hour wind towards the southeast. This is so far the hottest race ever in the Golf Summer Series record, surpassing Rockingham's 91 degrees. And also, as you can see, this track is very, very wide. Wouldn't be surprised if we have some four-wide action here today. This is also one of the fastest tracks on the schedule, with speeds upwards of 200 miles per hour in the straightaways. Apparently everything's bigger in Texas, this track is no exception. Anyways, pace car down pit road. The sellout crowd here at Texas World on their feet as the Buc-ee's 350 is underway. Going out of turn 2, already side by side for the lead between Nathan Baird and Hoodlum in the 3. Hoodlum trying to win in his home state. Going into turn number 3, he will clear the 37 car. Here comes Ryan Wilson, the 76 now, side by side for the lead. Still side by side for the lead as the pack is 3 wide behind the leaders. Almost 4 wide for second, almost 3 wide for the lead. Lots of good action here already at Texas World. Jordan Scout in the 54 on the inside there, trying to force it 4 wide for second. lap number 3 of 40 now, as Nathan Baird is side by side once again for the lead. Off of turn 2, still side by side, and going into 3 looks like the 37 will clear to 76. Nathan Baird won in his first start this season at Rockingham. Ever since that race, has had a string of bad luck, getting involved in 2 massive crashes at both Daytona and Iowa. Four wide back there with the 1, 3, 14, and I think someone else as well. Oh, Jason Albert and Kellen Baker make contact. They save his own. 69 Aiden Thomas goes around. He collects Hoodlum and Cody Boggs as now he's on his roof. Alexander Jones also involved as we're under caution for the first time here today at Texas World. My oh my, as now Nathan Baird will lead the field back to the stripe. Well, some of these past several races having pretty massive wrecks. But now, let's take a look at the instant replay to see what caused that massive wreck off of turn number 2. So again, this was coming off turn number 2 and into the backstretch. This was just after the 80 and 21 made contact. As you can see there, the 80 and 21 able to save it, made contact. I think the 69 came up on the 3 of Hoodlum, and the 7 of Cody Boggs is nowhere to go, and air got underneath the 69, sent him up in the air and on his roof. Onboard now for 7 of Cody Boggs. We have anywhere to go to avoid that. Oh! Cody Boggs also got a little bit of airtime there as well. Because now we got pit stops here at Texas World. Ryan Wilson coming in. The 1 of Lucas Amario coming in. Most of the leaders staying out here. Jordan Scout staying out. Random J also staying out. Bradley Reed in the 22. Dan Mattiello also in. As you can see, the destroyed car of Cody Boggs there. And now for the race off the pit road, it's going to be Ryan Wilson, Lucas Amario in second, Mattiello in third, Brad Ruby fourth, and Nick Sam rounds out the top 5 from the race off the pit road. Anyways, we're under caution here at Texas World because of this. Welcome back to the Golf Summer Series here from Texas World. We're about to go back green after a multi-car incident involving the 69 Aiden Thomas, the 7 of Cody Boggs, among others. Currently your top 3 is Nathan Baird in the 37, Jordan Scout in the 54, and Movement in the 20. And as we're about to go back green here at Texas World, I think it's a good time for some Golf Summer Series. Crank it up. Lap number 15 to 40 here at Texas World. Nathan Baird, your leader here. Mao Dufan and Random J side by side going into the back stretch. Richard Herman in 95 now up high with 4 wide. Almost 5 wide there. That could have been very, very scary. So 4 wide still. Nixon and the 40, they're back in the pack. 3 wide behind them between 46, 80, and 17. Looks like Mario on the tail end of this pack here in one. Got Hoodlum there out of the draft. As now Dominic Payment gets turned. Brady Carruthers involved. The 61 of HS also got some damage. The 76, Jason Albert, Dominic Payment, and some of his other Spina Bifida teammates get collected in our second caution of the day. As Nathan Baird will lead the field back to green. Lots of smoke there, as you can see in the backstretch, as pit road's open and everyone's in. Nathan Baird, Random J, pretty much everyone, like I said, down pit road. Both take 2 tires there, as you can see in the race off of pit road. Nathan Baird, oh, Random J hits the 66 of Sabretooth there, able to continue on as the rest of the crew follows them. He's got a collision, I think, between the 61 as well of HS. We'll take a look at that in a second, but let's take a look what happened in the backstretch to bring in our second caution today. So just like our first caution, this happened coming off turn number 2, with the field 4 wide here. Looks like Dominic Payment just came up on the 16 of Brendan Carruthers. Maybe got shoved by the 22. Brendan Carruthers goes for a spin. Dominic Payment, Jason Albert, heavy front end damage to that AD car. It's up in the points coming in this race. Could very negatively impact him as we're on board here at the 76 of Brian Wilson. Just like Jason Albert, heavy front end damage to that 76 car. Now let's take a look at what happened with the 61 of HS in pit road. Oh, Bradley Ream hits the 72. And the 61 just piles into them. 88 with damage there. And 61 just goes to the garage. It's done for him today. Anyways, we're under caution here from Texas World. We'll be right back with you guys after this. Welcome back to the Golf Summer Series here from Texas World. We're about to go back green after our second caution of the day in the back straightaway. Currently your top 3 is Nathan Baird in the 37, Random J behind him in the 53, and the 66 Sabretooth. Pace car now down pit road as we're back on the green here at Texas World. Carter Boyd coming out of pit road as Random J tries to make a move on Nathan Baird going into turn number 1. There's Jimmy the 48 car there in 4th. As this top 3 is able to pull away from the cars behind him in that restart. Nathan Baird leads another lap here at Texas World, lap number 22 of 40. Just past halfway. Jimmy now up to third as Sabretooth is side by side with Adam Bowden in the 83 for fourth. Now here comes Jimmy side by side for second with Random J. Remember, Random got some pit road damage during the last caution. One of that damage is hindering his performance right now. Still a side by side for fourth there between 83 and 95. Now 3 wide with 82 with Jake from State Farm in the mix. Jimmy in the 48 now trying to make his move on Nathan Baird as he now looks to the inside. We're side by side for the lead going into turn number 3. Still side by side and out of 4. Jimmy looks like he's able to clear Nathan Baird there for the lead. Jimmy leads lap number 23. Jake from State Farm now clearing the 53 of Random J. Third. Random falls back to fourth. His teammate Jordan Scow in the 54 is right behind him. Jake from State Farm there in the mix for the lead. He's trying to get passed by Nathan Baird for second. 37 and 48 now side by side once again. Is now we got to look at the lap cars here of Slayer, Dominic Payment, Ryan Benjamin, Ryan Wilson, and others. Now as we're still a side by side for the lead, looks like Nathan Baird's going to lead that lap. Lap number 25 or 40 this time by. Dan DJ and Dan Mattiello side by side. Where did he come from? Lots of action here at Texas World. Jake from State Farm trying to make it 2 for 2 here in the Golf Summer Series as we're side by side for the lead once again. He has hope from the 17 and Mattiello. As we're now almost 3 wide for the lead. It's going to be Jake from State Farm will lead this lap. Almost 4 wide. Oh, Slayer out of nowhere. The lap car going to hold up some of the leaders here. The top 5 able to break away as the rest of the field will lose a lot of time to this top 5. Almost 3 wide for the lead once again. Jimmy on the inside. Matt Tiolo on the outside. Is Jake from State Farm going to make it 3 wide? Looks like he is. Going into turn number 3. We're side by side for the lead. Jimmy in the middle with the advantage coming off turn 4. And still side by side to the stripe. It's going to be Jimmy who will lead this lap. As well, we got another lap car here. Dominic Payment in the 55. Definitely not a stranger to holding up cars here this season. As he holds up the 82 of Jake from State Farm. Random J and Nathan Baird able to get by. This allows the other cars behind him to catch up to the leaders. Johnny Hernandez able to get passed by. Braden Carruthers is also able to pass by as the 20 of Dan DJ Hoodlum, as well as Owen Miles in the 14 getting stuck behind the 55. Most of the leaders still spread apart here as Jimmy will lead another lap here at Texas World. Dan Matteo right behind the back bumper of that 48, trying to time his move perfectly. Nathan Baird there back in the picture as the 48 goes to the outside. Here comes Matteo and the 17 on the inside. And it's going to be a 3-wide battle for the lead. Going into turn 1, we're still 3 wide as Nathan Baird will go back to the lead. And coming out of turn 2, Nathan Baird with the advantage, but he's still side by side with Mattiello going into the backstretch. Mattiello left up to dry on the outside. Jimmy follows Nathan Baird on the inside. Here comes Johnny Hernandez in the 46 out of nowhere. Lap number 30 of 40 this time by. 11 laps to go here at Texas World. Jake from State Farm and Random J trying to get back up there in the mix. As the 46 tucks in right behind the 48 of Jimmy. On board of Random J now, going into the backstretch. Here comes the lap car Sawyer again. He goes right in the middle of the leaders there. Pretty much everyone able to get past by Slayer with no problem. As now he's going to hold up the rest of the pack behind him. He's going to hold up his own teammate and owner, Braden Carruthers, too. Richard Herman, Adam Bowden, and Hodom able to break away from the pack behind. You got Braden Carruthers, Jordan Scout, and Owen Miles breaking away there from the 2. And Dan DJ really got held up by Sawyer there. Now down to 10th position. Anyways, 9 laps to go here at Texas World. Pretty much everyone now single file and spread apart, trying to avoid this lap traffic. And the next lap car is coming up. We got the 28th movement, Ryan Wilson and Kellen Baker, your points leader going into this. As the 20 holds up to 82, as now Johnny Hernandez struggles to get past by the 76 and 21. And on the inside there, here comes the 48 of Jimmy, 3 wide. Jake from State Farm and Random J also follow behind. But here comes another lap car of Jason Albert. How many lap cars even are there? Jesus Christ. As Jimmy's going to go right past by Jason Albert there. Jake from State Farm closely following. Seven laps to go here at Texas World. There's Johnny now passing the lap car of Jason Albert. Matt Tiello and Nathan Baird now side by side, as they also pass the lap car of Jason Albert. Most of the leaders struggling to get past by these lap cars with only 6 laps to go this time by. Jake from State Farm trying to make his move on Jimmy. Here comes Dominic Payment again. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Dominic. Jimmy and Jake from State Farm trying to split the 55 3 wide. But here comes Random Jane, the rest of the field. The 48 got really held up by Dominic there, as the 46 now gets held up by Dominic. Now he's going to hold up Hoodlum too. Jake from State Farm able to get back by, as this time by, 5 laps to go. Random J trying to pass Matt T.O. for second, wasn't able to, as he now tries to hold off Nathan Baird for third. Both Jake from State Farm and Matt T.O. going into this race were in the top 10 in points, and a win here could definitely improve their championship bids. And here we go, Matt T.O. looks to the inside. They're side by side for the lead with only 4 laps to go. Jake from State Farm gets forced up high. Matt T.O. now to the lead here at Texas World. Nathan Baird is now trying to go for second on Jake from State Farm, as we've got another lap car coming. I don't know who that is, but we are going to approach him. As Jake from State Farm will lose second and now potentially third here to Johnny Hernandez. Three laps to go. Jake from State Farm so stuck on the outside here. He's going to lose fourth and now will tuck in the fifth. Here comes the lap car I was talking about. That's Ryan Benjamin in the 72. And off of turn 4, they catch him as the 17 and 37 go right past by. 2 laps to go here at Texas World. Most leaders able to pass by no problem, as Johnny Hernandez and Jimmy now side by side for 3rd. Ryan Benjamin holds up Random J. He's going to lose a lot of spots here. Here comes Slayer now once again. What are they going to do now? They go to the inside to avoid him. Johnny Hernandez now trying to make a move on Nathan Baird now for 2nd, as this time by, white flag is in the air. 1 more lap to go here at Texas World, as we're 3 wide for 2nd. Going into turns 1 and 2 for the final time, Matt Tiello still with the lead. Johnny Hernandez up to 2nd. Can he make his move on Matt Tiello in time? Down the backstretch and going into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. And coming off turn 4 for the final time, it won't be enough for Johnny. Checkered flag here for Dan Mattiello. He will win at Texas World. Congratulations to Dan Mattiello and Matt Motorsports. They are your winners here today for the Buc-ee's 350. Let's take a look at the finishing results and point standings after this race. So here we go. The top 10 here, Dan Mattiello finishes 1st, Johnny Hernandez in 2nd. Nathan Baird, he led the most laps here today. He finishes 3rd. Finishing 4th is Jimmy in the 48. Jake from State Farm, last week's winner, finishes 5th. 6th place is Richard Herman. Good top 10 showing there for him. Random J in 7th. And DJ in 8th. Adam Bowden in 9th. And Owen Miles rounds off your top 10. And now for the point standings, Kellen Baker, still your points leader. 390 points there. Dan DJ now up to 2nd. 19 points behind the 21. Matt Tiel up to 3rd, 21 points behind the 21. Kind of ironic. Justin Albert in 4th, behind by 22. Jake from State Farm behind by 28 in 5th. Johnny Hernandez also behind by 28 in 6th. Aiden Thomas in 7th, behind by 38. Bradley Ream in 8th, behind by 40. Slayer in 9th, behind by 43. And rounding off the top 10 is Ryan Benjamin behind by 49 points. A full race and then some behind Kellen Baker. At this point, we've reached the halfway point of the season. And obviously a lot can still happen during the second half of the season. Anyways, this coming Wednesday we head to the Charlotte Roval for the Bank of America Roval 300. They'll be on this channel at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, as I mentioned, on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, as always, thank you all for watching this race. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.